welcome to our second Big Brother 25 postseason interview with Hisam. We have so much to get to in this interview, but first, let me let you guys know, if you're new to these shows, make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You guys following there, leaving a comment, a like, clicking that thumbs up and the bell on YouTube. Those are all great ways to help support the show. As is sharing. Tell a friend, tell a family member, let someone know if you like these shows. You're our best little marketers. Now, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask to the house guest or you want to interact with us, we are very active on Twitter, of course. I'm not calling it X, over at Reality Recaps. Make sure you tweet us your questions for the evicted house guest. I always want to ask your questions, so you can do that. We're always watching the live feeds. Our live feed updaters at BB Live Updaters are always tweeting 24/7, so make sure that you check that out. Of course, you can check out the last 12 years of shows over on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. Amazing Race, Survivor, Bravo shows, all of those archived content is over there for you guys to enjoy, so check that out. Of course, lastly, if you want to watch the East Coast feeds of the episode, if you want to chat with us while you're doing it, if you want to watch the live feeds with a fun community, I know Twitter is crazy now with locking down and not letting you see your timelines and postings. That's really why we have just expanded our Discord community so much. It is a great place to watch the live feeds, watch the East Coast airing, chat with people. We do so much more over there. We watch movies on weekends. We watch Traders. We watch all the other reality TV shows, of course, when Big Brother isn't on, and, you know, talk all about them. We have recipes, pet sections, gifts, support sections. There is so much happening in our Discord community. I hope you guys check it out. yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. Now, I know why all of you guys are here, and of course that's to hear from Hisam, so let's get into it. Hisam, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
So, Hisam, as a gay man, as a caregiver of my, mother with dementia, first, I just want to thank you for being such an advocate in, those areas. And then I kind of want to, hit you with a more serious question because I do feel I can keep it real with you now. Okay?
Yeah, please
keep it
real with me.
Let's see, real Hisam. I would like to know the name of the demon which possesses you at night. Is it the ghost of one of your patients? I'm confused. Hisam, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Huh?
You've been like that your whole life?
My whole life. I remember as a kid, I fell off a bunk bed and then rolled underneath it. And then my parents basically couldn't find me. So they called the police to find out where I was. And I was under the bunk bed the entire time. And I woke up and I was like, what's going on? And they're like, where were you? The bunk bed, under the bunk bed. Yeah,
were you ever worried about that going into the Big Brother house? Like, how's this going to come?
I mentioned it. I said, oh, by the way, I have to tell you this thing about myself. I am an unusual sleeper. And I don't think they quite knew what that meant. I was like, I'm unusual, right? And you will find me in lots of different positions and sometimes on the floor.
Wow. Have you had a chance to watch any of the show or live feeds now since you've been out of the house a few days?
I've watched snippets. I've seen snippets that people have shared with me, specifically around my blind side. So I've seen snippets, but the truth of the matter is I haven't watched the series in its entirety, no.
Okay, so do you feel any different now, having any time to decompress or seeing anything about going after Riley? Do you wish that you had done any of that differently?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't regret going after Riley. Riley basically was telling me she wanted me out of the house. I think that's a good enough reason to basically put her as a target. I'm unapologetic about that. I think I could have handled myself better, differently. I think that I've mentioned this before that, I'm really good at making a decision. I'm really confident in my decisions and I'm flappable. Right. What I didn't know is that, I had trusted people 100%. I didn't realize that. And what I mean by that is when I trust someone 100%, that means like we are comfortable enough to check each other. right? And we are open enough to check each other. And so that kind of took me by surprise.
Is there anything specific that you want fans to know about you that we didn't get to learn about you because, unfortunately, your time was so short on the show?
Yeah, I'm a nice person. I'm really a kind person. I really care deeply about my friends. I am fiercely loyal and protective. One thing that you will always get from me is that I am confident. I'm smart about my choices. I'm strategically minded. But like the edit is the edit.
Okay, one of the more serious topics for our community was on the live feeds. You mentioned that you were concerned that if you or Izzy were targeted, that it might be because of your sexual orientation. What do you want to say about that now?
Well, I think LGBT people are being targeted. I mean,
Okay.
I think you can look in the media and basically see it everywhere. I mean, we have legislation that's happening. We have judicial decisions that have been made. I think that our community is in danger of losing our rights. I still believe that. I think that the media shows that. I think that the legislation supports it. And what I will say is that you just don't know people well enough to know what their perspective is. You're playing a game, but you're also there are implicit biases. But after my conversation with Riley, I feel like Riley was doing it as a gameplay. And I
Right.
want to be really clear about that. That was a
Yeah.
gameplay for Riley. That was not about LGBT issues. I just didn't know because I didn't know Riley well enough.
Right.
But after our conversation, I felt really good about that.
Perfect. Okay. Is there anything that you learned about yourself coming out of this Big Brother experience that you didn't know before you started playing the game?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I learned more about myself is that I'm even more resilient than I thought I was going in. The house is a challenging place. I was able to navigate the house to the best of my abilities. What I feel proud about is like the house didn't break me, right? There
Okay.
were lots of times I could have been broken, and I persevered through those things, which I
Perfect.
think is a story of the LGBT community.
Great. And then last question, very serious last question. If your Big Brother experience was a burlesque move, which one would it be?
Oh man, it's this one.
Thank you so much for taking time out to talk with us today, Hisam. Where do you want people to follow you on social media?
Oh, I'm at hisam.goueli or falcon.ay. And that's my Instagram.
Thank you so much for taking time today, Hisam. We can't wait to see you out in these Big Brother streets.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Well, that about wraps up our interview with Hisam. Again, I hope that you guys liked it. And of course, remember, if you are new, make sure that you hit that thumbs up and the bell in YouTube. Commenting below, such a great way to help support our shows, as is sharing them on your favorite social media websites. But, the likes, the follows, the hearts, all of that helps us so much, everyone. We appreciate it. And like I said, telling a friend, telling a family member. If you didn't like these questions or you want to, interact with us more, tweet us over on Twitter at Reality Recaps. Of course, you know the deal. The past 12 years of shows are over on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. And what we're most excited about this season is our Discord, so you can always check that out, yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. If you need a place to watch the East Coast airings, watch the live feeds, a community to talk to, recipes, cooking shows, everything, other television shows we watch there, I feel like, you get it. So check it out. Until our next show, I know, if anybody's even made it this far in the episode, we've been having a lot of drama with the new computer and fighting with them. I'm going to try and do the weekly recap very soon. Otherwise, we will be back in full swing the following Big Brother week cycle. And then we're starting our live feed updates. I'm very excited. All right, everybody. Until the next show, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends. Oh, I'm also live every day at like 4 p.m. on YouNow. And we talk the live feeds casually. We cook dinner with my mom. It's very wholesome, fun, loving. You should check that out too. Every day. And then I do Twitch after that. We're just live 24/7. Okay, bye, everybody. Bye, friends.